And hello and good afternoon and welcome here to Round Rock as OKC Comets Baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com and on the iHeartRadio app. Daniel Voiles with you at Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. Producer and engineer back in our 1340 studios is the YouTuber. Comets are taking on the Round Rock Express, the AAA parent club of the Texas Rangers. Final meeting between these two teams, final two games of what has been a very close series these two teams have had so far. Round Rock is entering today with a record, as I'm making sure I don't derp, otherwise the YouTuber will laugh and tease and make fun of me and then get put on the list. So far after this, we have 12 more games left to go as far as that's concerned. Comets are 39-22 in the second half, 78-58. Round Rock is 40-21 in the second half, 79-57. And we are set for baseball for games 5 and 6 of this series. Should be a good one here today. And we'll see how things will go in this one. There we go. That's what I wanted. As you look at Dell Diamond in Round Rock. Getting ready for games 5 and 6 of the series. After this, we have 12 more games left to go here, folks. There's Carl Quantrill. Starting for the Express. Going to be a very fun one. Final two games of the series. Don't know if I will have Senor Sean joining me. Looks like he's not. So I will end up finishing off this series here in Round Rock. 313 average, 3 homers, 7 RBIs for Griffin Lockwood Powell. He bats right. We're underway at 3:41 for the stream. Our first pitch of this one is a line drive that is foul. Or that's a base hit. That's how we start at 7:06 in the video game.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
So that's how we get this party started. Now bring up James Tibbs III. Have to see how close it was. Yeah, it was on that white line, but it was barely fair. James Tibbs III called for a strike. 262 average, 19 homers, 50 RBIs. He bats left. Already a runner at first with nobody out. Just underway here in Round Rock. Ground ball over the first. One away here in the top of the first. Runner will advance to third. The defense for the Express from left to right goes Nick Prado and Anthony Gutierrez and Orlando Martinez. Third baseman is Glader Figueroa. Shortstop Cameron Cowley. Second baseman Justin Foscue. First baseman Jonah Bryan. The catcher Jose Herrera. One away from Matt Gorski at the plate. We have our final meeting of the series between these two clubs, these two foes. As I'll bring up Matt Gorski at the plate. 252 average, leading the PCL. That would be Noah Miller. 290 average, 23 homers, 63 RBIs for Gorski with Oklahoma City. That's right. It's called first strike. That's a ground ball base hit. All the way to the wall. There's run now will score. It's an RBI double for Matt Gorski, and it's 1-0 Oklahoma City. Now we'll bring up Austin Gauthier. Been a back and forth kind of series between these two teams, but Oklahoma City not making up a lot of ground. as Austin Gauthier is at the plate. First pitch for him is called for a strike. And 273, 9 homers, 24 RBIs, the right-handed hitter. He bats right. Next pitch is down low for a ball. Comets in their gray jerseys for both games. OKC in blue letters with the shape of the C looking like a Comet on the left side. That's a fly ball to left field. Going back at the wall, and there's 2 away, and that will bring the runner to third and 2 away. But anyway, back to the jerseys. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers on the back, gray pants. 337 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs for Josue de Paula. Blue hats, light blue brims with the C-Bat logo on the front. So Josue de Paula, he bats left. Ventrell's first pitch is called for a strike. Round Rock in their white jerseys for both games, expressed across the front in blue scripted with a red outline. Red numbers on the front and back. Blue letters on the back, navy letters on the back, white pants, navy hats and brims. These 2 teams have been tied for, as that swung on a miss, strike 3, that won the inning. But 1 run on 2 hits and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom of the first in a 1-0 Comets deal. As I was going to mention, these 2 have split the first 4 games of this series, but Oklahoma City is not making up a lot of ground in the standings as Gavin Stone is the starter for OKC. They're in that danger territory of being eliminated from the playoff contention as far as this is concerned.
The leadoff hitter tonight.
294 average, 13 homers, 47 RBIs for Jose Herrera. He bats left. First pitch. That's outside, ball 1. That's called for a strike. Regardless about the YouTuber's announcement, that's the least of my problems as far as I'm concerned. That's fouled away. Swinging a line drive that's caught. 1 away here in the bottom of the first of game 1. Comets defense from left to right goes Matt Gorski, Kendall, George, and Damon Key. Third baseman Noah Miller. Shortstop Ryan Fitzgerald. Austin Gauthier at second. First baseman is Josue de Paula, and the catcher Griffin Lockwood Powell.
Batting second, the first baseman, Jonah.
As Jonah Bright coming up to the plate. Almost 600 runs for the Express this season, which is second in the PCL. 244 average, 11 homers, 47 RBIs. First pitch for Gavin Stone. That's high for ball 1. It's no disrespectful to the YouTuber, but after the weekend I've had with my staff being rude, as that's called for a strike, and I've had to file an incident report, I really don't feel like discussing about the whole announcement deal. I'm going to leave that up to you, as I was nearly close from Jonah Bright as far as that's concerned. Not trying to sound like an a-hole, okay? Next pitch. Check swing for a strike. We were supposed to have a Madden game today. That will be now pushed back to 7:20 for the kickoff for Monday Night Football for the Battle of LA, and there's 2 away in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Nick Prado.
Nick Prado, 274 average, 13 homers, 55 RBIs. He bats left. Fly ball to right field. And center fielder's there, and a 1-2-3 first inning for Round Rock. We'll go to the second. Comets are leading 1-0.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ryan Fitzgerald is at the plate. Called for a ball. 320 average, 25 homers, 61 RBIs for Fitzgerald. He bats left. Swinging a ground ball over the first and one away in the second. For those that don't know why we're playing a doubleheader, I know the YouTuber already knows this, but if you don't, this is to make up for Saturday and Sunday. 252 average, 12 homers, 46 RBIs. Or Noah Miller, he bats left. Swinging a fly ball at the first pitch to left field, and there's two quick outs just like that.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 30, Damon Keith.
Damon Keith at the plate. Got a reminder about the Bridge to Cup race at Talladega coming up at 8:45 Central, 6:45 out on the West Coast. That's outside ball one. 1 for 5 on Friday. Comets and Round Rock have split the first 4 games of this series, as that's called for a strike. But I do not think neither of them are going to win the series. I think it's going to be a season series split, as that's a line drive base hit.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kendall George.
I'll bring up Kendall George.
He's good.
It's back in there safely. I know the YouTuber will talk about his final thoughts on MLB The Show 26. While we're still going to truck along, get the rest of the season as planned. 257 average for Kendall George with 7 homers, 23 RBIs. He bats left. That's with Oklahoma City this season. That's the inning, so no runs on a hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 OKC.
Leading off for the Express, the right fielder, number 6, Orlando Martinez. That's out.
That's 1 ball and 1 strike. That's a fly ball heading foul. So we have 6 home games, 6 road games left to go. We're going to be... That's fouled away. Found away.
That's outside.
That's outside. Found away. Strike 3, 1 away in the second. .282 average, 11 homers, 49 RBIs. I'm just going to say this for the YouTuber's sake. I do not want to discuss what happened on Saturday, because that's a base hit. First hit for Round Rock tonight.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Alejandro Osuna.
And pending when the YouTuber and I meet again, it could be the final time we can meet again with my current house situation. As that's a fly ball to right field, that's going to be foul. Alejandro Osuna batting .255 with 4 homers, 18 RBIs, I want to say. I don't know. Let me double check on the stream. Keeps showing you the runs and the stolen bases when that's wrong. Yep, 18 RBIs. Okay. Found a way. Got some scores I'll talk about for Albatross August. I know y'all are looking for that, as there's 2 away. Probably some scores we have not talked about since we were last with you. I know the YouTuber wasn't with me for the games that I've done for the first 4 games of this series. So there's 2 away. Glider Figueroa batting 2, as I didn't see what his stats were. 0 for 4 on Friday. 213 or 15 average, 2 homers, 14 RBIs. That was back on Friday. That was our last Comets broadcast, was back on Friday. That's going to end the inning, so no runs a hit and a runner left for Round Rock. Go to the third. Comets lead 1-0. Especially if I've already had to file an instant report. Plus, the YouTuber is going to be interested to see where I'm going to go for my trip on my spend down I got to do.
Oklahoma City, the catcher.
Double his first time out for Griffin Lockwood Powell. So stay tuned for more details on my channel on where I will be going for my trip. Should be interesting.
Inside, ball 2.
That's ball 2. That's called for a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes. Reason we did not play Saturday or yesterday was because I was at work, as that's a base hit, and now the ball gets away.
Now batting, designated hitter, James Tibbs III.
Oh yeah, the YouTuber missed out on my butt whipping I already did earlier today, as that's fouled away. Ground out his first time out. 56-21 was your final score.
That's a ball.
YouTuber knows that I've had the part of throwing INTs like candy. That's fouled away.
Now back, the left fielder, Matt Gorski.
I'll bring up Matt Gorski. Two away for him. RBI double his first time up. I know the YouTuber's disappointed in the fact that
Ball, that's in.
it was a blowout.
Ball, that's down.
That's ball 2. We get our second win. We ended off 2-1. Trevor Lawrence had a really terrible game late last night, early this morning. There's strike 3. That's the inning. So nothing for the Comets. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. Comets are leading 1-0. Or no runs a hit, no runner left, I should say.
Leading off for the Express, the center fielder, Anthony Gutierrez.
Anthony Gutierrez is the... It's a line drive base hit.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Cameron Coley.
Coley. I don't know if the YouTuber wants to comment on that, what I just said. That's low ball 1. Offensively, as Cameron Coley, 239 average with 5 homers. I have to double check and need to check the RBI situation. Yeah, 5 homers, 25 RBIs. Okay, there we go. Fouled away. 10 double plays for Cameron Coley. He's grounded out into this season. Plus, Eric Sandberg is already starting to annoy the hell out of me.
No, that's down.
That's down low. I'll be going to Bristow at some point next week. So, TBD on what day I will go is to be determined. When I will have your game for y'all next week or this upcoming week is going to also be at TBD. So stay tuned for updates on my channel, what we will do as far as that's concerned. As that was not what I asked you to do, you derping hyena. That's also an other holiday. Find out his first time out for Jose Pereira. First pitch is a fly ball to right field. Jumps up, and that's off the wall. And runners will stop there at second and third. So it's a double, nearly a 2-run homer for the E-Train. Baker Mayfield threw 4 interceptions last night, but got the win. Bucky Irving had a very good game last night.
Nope, that's inside.
Round out his first time out for Jonah Bride. Fouled away.
Now batting, left fielder
Nick Prado, as that was an RBI double, 1-1 tie. That's the inning. But a run on 2 hits and a runner left for Round Rock. Go to the 4th, 1-1 tie.
leading off for Oklahoma City, the second baseman.
Fly out for Austin Gauthier, his first time out. So Jacksonville just didn't have a good game. So offensively, despite the 4 turnovers that Baker Mayfield threw, It was a very good game. I just want to win the fourth. It was a really good game. Bucky Irving really did well. Ibuka had a good game. Godwin had a great game last night. Just offensively, we just took care of business. And we were just chucking along. And that kickoff return for a touchdown on special teams, that was freaking nuts. So, good for that. Is 2 singles for DePaula back on Friday. So, offensively, that's a big hit. All the way to the wall. Rounding second is DePaula. He'll stop there with a double. So, offensively was a good effort last night. Really, we just took care of business and all that. Defensively, I felt really like we did a much better job. I know we gave up 14 points to Jacksonville on a couple of their drives, but when Jacksonville fumbled and made a mistake, as there's a fly ball to deep left field, that ball is gone. It's a 2-run homer for Ryan Fitzgerald. It's 26 on the year. The Comets lead 3-1. As I was trying to say, but as I was saying, offense, good effort, from offensively and defensively. We just need to do a better job of forcing turnovers, as there's a challenge that was by the Comets, and they retained their 2 challenges. So defensively, despite the tackles and all that, we got to do a better job of having some plays. And, going into tomorrow, we're going to have to do a better job of taking care of the ball. We got to make sure Baker's not making mistakes offensively. We've already got our roster down 53. So looking to next week against the Bengals, as that's another foul ball. Going into the Bengals game tomorrow, we got to do a good job of making sure we take care of business. Just try to run the ball. And make sure we are being smart enough to make sure we go in that hostile environment in the game tomorrow. So, should be interesting what will happen, offensively. Defensively, we got to do a good job of making stops, if you ask me. Damon Keith singled his first time out, so there you go. So, we'll have to see how that will go tomorrow. It should be good nevertheless. You were trying to fix something. As that will end the inning, but the Comets get 2 runs on 2 hits and none left. Bottom of the 4th, they're up. Oh, we had an error on the Comets, so it was no runs. Run on 2 hits, 1 error. I don't know where that error came from. That's weird. Nevertheless, they're leading 3-1. Struck out his first time out for Orlando Martinez. No surprise in real life, Sugar Land's also trying to win the second half title. That's kind of interesting. As we got a challenge. What's interesting is that the 3 teams that are, as that's overturned the ball, won. So that is the challenges still remain for Round Rock, 2 of them, that is.
That's ball 2.
LA Knight's supposed to start tonight's Raw, which, by the way, Raw's starting in about an hour from now.
Nope. Ball 4.
That's ball 4.
The second baseman, Justin Foscue.
Justin Foscue. We just got our second fast thoughts from Bob Pockris. I know he didn't have time to do it yesterday because he was in Washington, D.C. Round Rock, as that's high for Bowl 1. Round Rock came in 1 game ahead of both Sugar Land and Oklahoma City. It's really a close battle. Swinging a ground ball, this should be 2. The second for 1. Throw the first in time for a double play. 3-6-3 on that one. Now 2 away here in the 4th.
Alejandro Osuna.
I think Bob Podgers is back home with his deal. Don't know if he'll be at Milwaukee or if he'll be at Daytona. We'll have to see, as that's the inning. So nothing for Round Rock other than our hit. So no runs a hit, none left. We go to the 5th. Comets are up 3-1. Remember, Oklahoma City has got to get a victory. They need a lot of help to go their way. Right now, they're leaning towards elimination, which is not good. And I know the YouTuber may be already done with the season for the Comets. We're still doing 150 on this channel. As that's found a way. And of course, the YouTuber gets to enjoy having a lot of our directors, by the way, swinging a miss strike 2, that we have on the crew, not just him and Caleb Hobbs. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop, throw to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
we're having a lot of fun. And who are the 2 people that are also a part of the team besides the YouTuber and Caleb Hobbs? Of course, the 2 ladies, Carmen Alejandra and Scarlett Wallace. There's 1 away in the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, James Tibbs III.
Ball 1.
Chris Matt and Luis Carvello warming up in the Express bullpen. My Hedgehog kids just came home from school. So there you go. One, 2.
That's a ball.
Low ball 2. Ground ball, had trouble picking it up. Throw to first, not in time. That'll be a base hit.
Matt Gorski.
I'll bring up Matt Gorski. Have to re-record a tribute race that will be taken care of, so no worry about that. Fouled away.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Swinging a ground ball. This should be 2. The second for 1. Throw to first in time to end the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. Comets are still leading 3-1. Understandable. Have a nice day. Let's take you through the rest of the... of course, I didn't go over the game since we were last with you all. Figueroa. Later, Figueroa. Still trying to say his name correctly. Out of the way. Struck out his first time out. On Saturday, Avion beat Captain 4-2. Captain's season will come to an end. There's one away in the 5th. Lara falling to red 4-2. Lara's season looks like is over. Taco beat Ziemba 4-3 in a 24-card comeback for Taco to keep his season alive. Goldie ended Luke's season 4-1, so good win for Goldie to keep her season alive. Tago beat William Brock 4-2. First game looks like Joao did not. I'll have to tell Joao he did not. I will have to fix that for him. He didn't put the region in there.
Outside, that's a ball.
I'll tell Cody, so that way I can go. I'm going to end up fixing it in a minute. It's a runner board, 1 out here in the 5th. I noticed that when I was going through the score checks, the stats didn't look correct. Cody Lamas beat Logan 4-2. Logan's season comes to an end in a game that was completed in 63 minutes, 36 seconds, which is an hour and 3 if you do the math. Lane Sanders ended Evans' season 4-1. Ghost beat Hockey 4-2. That's because Hockey got a Game 1 forfeit due to strike 2. So I will end up fixing that for I'll fix the stats for Joao. And if Joao gets mad at me, I'm telling KT, well, the stats were not correct because he didn't put the region in there. So DJ Curtis swept Monkey late last night 4-0. By the way, the Ghost Hockey game that was last night, along with Sanders, Evans, Lamas. Logan was in the afternoon, and then Brock and Tago and all that good stuff. And season ended yesterday. And then Charles Sanford beat Diego Yepes 4-3 in that in the water hazard region. This afternoon, earlier today, as there's 2 away in the 5th, this afternoon Yoshi beat Pikachu 4-2. So Pikachu, unlike last season where a D1 or the D2 champion went 0-5, Pikachu did get 2 wins, but it was not enough, and his season will unfortunately come to an end. Yoshi, on the other hand, who is worried-free after winning the in-season There's ball 2, so as my roommates, by the way, just came home. So 4-2, Yoshi wins. So Yoshi's irrelevant because he's really got nothing to lose as Jonah Bright's on deck because of the fact he won the in-season challenge and he's going to Super League in Miami, which will be starting after T5. So Yoshi is irrelevant what happens no matter what. A couple of people that are also winning also irrelevant. 3-2. The payoff. Fouled away. Wait a minute. Why is the chat not showing up? That's fouled away. Hold up. Why is the chat not showing up? Hold on. Sorry, my YouTube chat's not showing up. Not sure what's up. Not sure what's up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It was not showing up for man. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that's a line drive base hit. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat, so. RBI single, or no, double, it's 3-2 Comets. Okay, so there we go. We got the YouTube chat going. I want to make sure Joao has the right region. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get that. No, he did not. So I'm going to need to fix that. Okay, so I need to fix that and just... He didn't put the right region in there is what happened.
That's ball two.
I'll let KT know I had to fix the sets because Joao did not put the region in there. Between Avion and Captain. I will fix that. I'm going to fix that in a second. And this was official. Background character just got a DQ win over Bob Ross. Okay, so it was in the putting green region. Okay, I will fix that right now. And if Joao gets mad at me, I'm letting KT know. Just an F. Alright, you did not have... Okay, I'm going to fix this real quickly. Take you out. Take you out, and I will fix it. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me fix that. Give me a second. I will let KT know. It was, I'm going to do this. Button region. Yeah, he did not have the... There. Oh, wait, hold on. You son of a biscuitator. There we go. Oh, wait. Whoops. Okay, it's fine. Alright, now I gotta go to...
Number 57.
Is it the putting green region? I gotta find the stats.
Hey.
There it is. Captain, I gotta fix it because it's not correct. Okay, so that will be fixed. Okay, there it is. I'll be telling you, it's called, you not know the sentence, the stats were not fixed. And I had to go back and fix it. If they get mad at me because I had to fix the stats, you must be some kind of a bleep hole. Alright, I will have to delete Joao because he didn't do the stats correctly, and the stats need to be correct. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me do this. I gotta make sure to have putting green region in there. Okay. I'll just let
Now
KT know.
first baseman, Josue De Paula.
I had to fix this because it was not correct. Hang on, give me a second. No, okay, there we go. Space.
Now
Do
batting,
this, delete it, and there we go. Now it's correct. It's been fixed. Sorry, I had to fix that. Alright, I'll just let Sean know I had to fix it. As that was a base hit for Fitzgerald. 3-2 Comets lead in the sixth, called for a strike. So
Ball.
The batter, the third baseman, Noah Miller.
as that was, by the way, that went in the dugout. So I allowed to run the score, and the Comets lead 4-2, and that is an error.
Hey.
So the runner was heading to third.
Ball, that's outside. Aye. Ball, that's low.
All right. There's 2-2 to count.
Leading off.
Bottom of the sixth, Comets lead 4-2. So that was, if I look correctly. So runner, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left, none left. Okay, there we go.
No, inside.
Right in, and Phillips warming up in the Comets bullpen.
Aye.
Now batting, the second baseman, Justin Foscue.
1 for 2 with a single. Gavin Stone's first pitch. Swinging a fly ball to right field. Center fielder there will make the catch. And 2 away. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on the YouTubers deal. His comments coming up on the chat, so
Soda.
I think either YouTube's being stupid or something else is stupid. Alejandro Suno for 2 here in game 1. We still have another game to play, folks.
Ball 2. Aye.
2-1. We apologize for my roommate cussing outside my room. That's Steven. Okay, and that ball is gone. Fifth home run for Alejandro Osuna. This game is tied just like that.
Ball 1.
4-3 Comets, actually.
Aye. Ball 10.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 25, Anthony Gutierrez.
Anthony Gutierrez is coming up. And that's going to be it for the pitcher for the Comets. Trident will be. Comets return home for the final home series starting Wednesday.
Kyle Hurd.
Kyle Hurd, the new pitcher for the Comets. We're going to have Monday Night Football for you guys at 8:15 kickoff, 7:15 Central. I know the YouTuber will watch the replay of it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll have Tampa Bay franchise mode tomorrow. It'll be a fun one. Don't know when I will be live. When I find out, I will let you all know. In the meantime, and all that good jazz. There's 2 away.
The shortstop, Cameron Coley.
Cameron Coley is up the plate.
That's a ball.
Yep, that is the ball. Swinging a fly ball. That's ground ball base hit. This game is tied just like that. RBI single for Cameron Coley. We're tied at 4. Next pitch for Kyle Hurd, so that means both starters will not figure in a decision tonight. Outside ball 1. Ball 2. Your pre-race edition, by the way, for Daytona will also be tomorrow. Don't have a date on that, so. That is fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes. Want to remind everybody, don't forget, tomorrow will be the Hell's Kitchen podcast. Excuse me there.
That's foul.
Found away. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Of course, we will be off tomorrow. We're going to have a travel day. Ground ball over the first, and that's the inning. 2 left on for the Express, but they have tied this game up. We go to the 7th. We're in a 4-4 deadlock. Both teams with 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Reminder, we have another game still to go after this.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the right fielder, Damon Key.
Ball, that's out.
Yep. Also, the YouTuber will let me know when I will be at his house. Whenever we cross that bridge. I will go to Bristow next week. As Luis Cabello remains in the game. Whoever wins this will go for, we'll have a 3-2 lead in the series, one away in the 7th. The other team will look to get a series split. There's one away.
Now batting, catcher Griffin Lockwood Powell.
Griffin Lockwood Powell.
No, he's in there.
Or first in there safely. That's the first disengagement.
Ball, that's inside.
Do something on the YouTuber's deal. He's gonna go, I beg your pardon. I'm like, you're welcome, have a nice day.
Runner!
Okay, now I see the chat. That is a stolen base for Kendall George. Not even daring to throw the ball. Off for strike 3, 2 away in the 7th.
The third.
Now we have for Luis Carvello.
Now pitching for the Express.
Tyler Alexander, the new pitcher for Round Rock.
Alexander.
Too high. Ball. Hey!
Line drive base hit. Comets take the lead. It's an RBI double. It's 5-4 Comets here in the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Gorski.
Five, 4 Comets in the 7th. Not sure what we're doing for dinner tonight.
Nope. Hey! Ball 2.
That's the inning, but James Tibbs III, a run on 2 hits and a runner left. Time to stretch in Round Rock. 5-4, and looks like no take-me-outs in the ball game, which that's fine. This is Comets Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott Oklahoma City Downtown. These is today's broadcast, by the way.
First baseman, Bride.
Jonah Bride. Ground ball base hit. And a good series we're seeing here.
Left fielder, Nick Prado.
Nick Prado is at the plate.
Ball! That's down. No, that's ball.
One ball and one strike. On for a strike.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 6, Orlando Martinez.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Comets lead 5-4 in the 7th. We still have another game to play after this. After these 2 games, we'll have your Comets post-game report, recap both of them. Through the Pacific Coast League. Get you ready for Wednesday. Comets head home to host Sugarland. As that is gone, Round Rock has taken the lead. 12th home run for Orlando Martinez, and just like that, Round Rock has taken a 6-5 lead.
Inside, ball 1.
That's ball 1.
Now batting, the designated
2 away as Jonathan Bosque retires. Alejandro Osuna.
Now pitching for Oklahoma City, number 60, Edgardo Enriquez.
On first strike. On first strike. That big home run that Round Rock hits, have them up 6-5 as we start the 8th.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the second baseman, Austin Gauthier.
I'll bring up Austin Gauthier. Out of the way. Out of the way.
Ball 1.
That's confirmed. So someone's already lost the challenge. I didn't see who it was. That was Round Rock who lost the challenge.
No, that's
They're down to 1 remaining. Comets still have their 2.
That's ball 2.
Yep, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ball 3.
It's ball 3.
The batter, the first baseman,
Josue De Paula.
No, that's down.
Swinging a ground ball caught, 2 away in the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now pitching for the Express, number 70.
Nabo Chris Matt, the new pitcher for Round Rock. Wanted to talk to the catcher there for a second. One for a strike. That's base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Noah Miller.
Two away for Noah Miller. We got a base hit. We got a line drive to deep left field. That's off the wall. Rounding third and heading for home, and we are tied just like that. It's an RBI double for Noah Miller.
Now batting, the right fielder for Damon Key.
My goodness.
Aye.
That's the inning. A run on 2 hits and a runner left. Bottom of the 8th. We're tied at 6.
Leading off for the Express, the third baseman, number 7, Later Figueroa.
Figueroa leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Nope,
Ball
outside.
1. Ground ball over the first, 1 away in the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 25, Anthony Gutierrez.
That's a ball. Aye.
Swinging a line drive right field at the base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Cameron Coley.
Alan Cowley. Ball one. Boy, this has been a very competitive one. There's two away.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Herrera.
Called for a strike. Oh, one.
He's going.
Runner's going. Throw the second, not in time. Combo base hit. That will allow Round Rock to take the lead at 7-6 here in the 8th. Well, the Comets find ways to just let a lead slip away like this. Jonah Bride fouled away.
Ball.
That's a home run and gone for Round Rock. 12th home run for Jonah Bride. Round Rock has extended this lead to 9-6 here in the 8th. How things can turn in a heartbeat for the Comets. That will do it. Neither team had won back-to-back games in the series and all that. But, man, this has got to be frustrating.
Bobby Miller.
Bobby Miller, the starter, the new pitcher. He will pitch on Wednesday because I got a lot of pitchers that need to go back to Tulsa. Ground ball. That will finally end the inning, but Round Rock put 3 runs up on 3 hits. None left. Go to the 9th. Comets down 9-6. New pitcher for the Express is Alexis Diaz, the former Comet. His 14th save he's going to go for.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the center fielder,
Kendall George, 1 for 3 today. Fly ball, 1 away in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Griffin Lockwood Powell.
Griffin Lockwood Powell, the plate.
Ball, that's out.
Next pitch. Swinging a ground ball in the center field for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, James Tibbs III.
It's like we had a bus crash in Yukon, which is Mustang Public Schools. I don't know what the hell they were doing out here to begin with. Thank you for the reminder. Got a game tomorrow with Mr. KT Goldmith. Okay, I'm going to make sure to do this. That's another base hit. Now the tying run's coming to play.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Gorski.
Ball, that's inside.
Alright, I just need to do that. That way it's done. So I'm reffing tomorrow night, so I'm going to have a little dinner. May have dinner after the game. I don't know. I haven't decided. That's going to do it over the first two away. Could have done a 2-1. I don't know if they would get the runner at first, but now the Comets down their final out here in the ninth.
Nope, outside. Ball, that's inside.
Fouled away. Now they're down their final strike. Another foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a fly ball to deep left field. That ball is gone. We are tied. Gauthier, his 10th home run. And this game is tied just like that. He does it to his former teammate and Alexis Diaz. Oh my word. Holy cow. And that's it for Alexis Diaz. He blew that save opportunity. My goodness.
Now pitching for the Express, number 59, Jose Corniel.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That's going to end the inning, but the Comets getting 3 runs back. We're tied at 9 going to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Express, the right fielder, number 6, Orlando Martinez.
That's Bobby Miller who's on the mound. Looks like he might have a chance to get a decision tonight. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman,
Justin Foscue, the dangerous hitter, is up the plate. Swinging a line drive to deep right field, down for a base hit. Line drive to left field. That ball is gone. And Round Rock just walked off the Comets 11-9. A valiant effort for the Comets to come back to this game. Unfortunately, it's going to end up in a loss. Eleven to 9, the final score in this one. Boy, what a crazy game. We still got another one to play here, folks. We're going to give you your abbreviated post-game report, as I will be back to get some ice. You're listening to OKC Comets Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott, Oklahoma City, downtown. To say this was a disappointing loss is a complete understatement. Comets fall 11-9 here to the Round Rock Express. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, we still have another game to play here as a result. Here are the final line for Game 1. 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error for the Express. They left 1, 2, 4, 6, 6 runners on base. For the Comets, 9 runs on 16 hits, 1 error. They left 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. They also left 6 runners on base. Abel Christmas got his second blown save along with Alexis Diaz. Winning pitcher Jose Corniel, who retired the final batter he faced in the top of the 9th. He will go to 10-0 on the season. The loss to Bobby Miller. Kyle Hurt got his first blown save. The loss to Bobby Miller. 2/3 of an innings, 2 runs, 2 hits, no walks, and a strikeout. He falls to 6-8. There is no save in this one. Comets will fall to 39-23 in the second half. Round Rock will improve to 41-21 in the second half. They're now 80-57. The Comets are 78-59. Around the Pacific Coast League for Game 1 of our doubleheader. Sugar Land beat Reno 4-1, so Sugar Land back to second place in that one. Winning pitcher Brandon Walter, he's 5-2. AJ Blue Box 46 save. The loss went to Thomas Harrington. He's 2-12. RBI for Jose Fernandez for the Aces. CJ Alexander had a home run for Sugar Land, and Tommy Seiko Jr. had 3 RBIs for Sugar Land. Albuquerque beat Tacoma 4-3. Winning pitcher Wilton Herrera is 7-4. The loss to Cooper Criswell, he's 5-7. Case Laguna, 6 blown save. Will Wilson homered for the Rainiers. Connor Joe and Johnny Peralta had RBIs for Tacoma. No home runs for Albuquerque. Sterling Thompson, Andy Perez, and Braden Wilmer had RBIs for the Isotopes in the contest. El Paso beat Las Vegas 4-3. Winning pitcher for the Chihuahuas, Wandy Peralta, he's 3-3. Brian Hohen's 41st save. The loss to Nick Anderson, he's 4-3. Luke Mann had a home run for the Aviators. Cooper Bowman had 2 RBIs for the Aviators. Kai Roberts had a 2-run homer for the Chihuahuas. Mason McCoy, Ryan Jackson also had RBIs for El Paso. Sacramento beat Salt Lake 3-1. Winning pitcher for the River Cats, Luis de Leon, he's 5-6. Randy Rodriguez is 29th save. The loss to Caleb Bort, he's 5-7. Jamer Candelario homered for the Bees. No home runs for Sacramento. Drew Gilbert and Jesus Rodriguez had RBIs for Sacramento in the contest. Los Angeles Dodgers getting another win to the Washington Nationals, 9-2. Yoshiomo Yamamoto gets his 16th win. He is 16-5. Brad Lord, he gets the loss. He's 4-13. Former Chihuahua C.J. Abrams had an RBI for the Nationals. No home runs for Washington. Luis Garcia had his 50th RBI. 6 runs, 3 hits, 4 walks, no strikeouts for Brad Lord. He gets the loss. Dodgers home runs, 3 of them from Shohei Ohtani, his 53rd on the year, his 116th. Kyle Tucker's 81st RBI, Dalton Rushing 16th, Hyun Kim's 11th RBI on the year. Yamamoto, 1 run that was unearned on 4 hits, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. He gets the win. There was no save in that one. Dodgers will finish their series against the Washington Nationals before they play the Cincinnati Reds to wrap up their 9-game homestand. Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers. He'll take on DJ Hertz of the Nationals in Washington. Double-A Tulsa responds after getting shut out by Wichita with a 4-0 shutout of their own. Peter Eubank gets the win. He's 11-5. The loss to Tyler Lambert, he's 6-6. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts for Lamberger as he pitched 4 innings. Only runs scored for the Drillers. No home runs at One Oak Field. Zach Earhart, Jordan Thompson, Charles Davalin, and Sam Mongali had RBIs for the Drillers. Uback, 6 scoreless innings, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts to get the win. Tulsa will finish their meeting with Wichita coming up shortly. Jordan Weems for the Drillers, Matt Kendall Reno for the Wind Surge before Tulsa has their final series with Northwest Arkansas. It's time for our series finale. We'll see if the Comets can do something. It's the starters from the series opener, River Ryan, Leandro Lopez for both teams. So there you go. We'll have a debrief on the Pacific Coast League standings as far as that is concerned, as the YouTuber is back. I think he went to get food. 57-19, good grief. We have now hit game 2, rather. A gorgeous day here in Round Rock. Final time we're playing here this season. That's the lineups. Nothing really changing. 89 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds blowing 5 miles an hour to right field. Kenny Jensen, Mike Fillmore, Rusty Valentine, Jerry Hillsdale are the umpires in this one. Did not give you an attendance, which that's my fault from game 1, but we'll do it for combined game 2. For this one. I got some popcorners. There's Leandro Lopez. He is starting this one. The starter from Tuesday played on Thursday. 289 average, 23 under 64 RBIs.
Matt Gorski.
Called for a strike. Final time we're playing in Round Rock is we're underway. Final time will be here. Ground ball over first. One winner, pop up first. We're in game 2.
Batting second, the designated hitter, James Tibbs III.
More than likely, we'll get Chucky Robertson back for the final home series against Sugar Land. 267 average, 19 homer, 51 RBIs for James Tibbs III. Don't need to go over the jerseys, so that's pretty good. Attendance, by the way, 13,422 for both games. 13,422. That is the attendance for both games.
Ball.
Definitely going to finish well, at least the YouTuber will join me for a stream on tomorrow. Challenge here for strike 3. Ball 2. I'm still retain their 2 challenges. Had so much fun here in Round Rock.
Batting third, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
2 away.
No, outside.
.267 average, 25 homers, 66 RBIs for Alex Freeland. Remember, he missed all of last season in our franchise deal. Ball 2. Out of the way. Remember, we'll have 2 series here in Round Rock next year.
Ball 3.
1 series in Oklahoma City. Ryan Fitzgerald on deck. Out of the way. Out of the way. Another foul ball. Fly ball and Comets down in order. Bottom of the first, no score. Comets looking to get a split. Round Rock looking to take not just the win, but the season series. Arthur Ryan will start for the Comets.
The leadoff hitter this afternoon.
97 hours, 13 homers, 49 RBIs for Jose Herrera.
Herrera.
Outside.
Ball 1. We're down to 12 games to go in the season. 12. More than likely, the season will end funny in September, as that's a base hit.
Batting second, the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
YouTuber will join me on Tuesday, tomorrow being Tuesday. 46 hours, 12 homers, 50 RBIs.
Runner!
Swinging a ground ball base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, Nick
Prado.
Foul.
Out of the way. 270 average, 13 homers, 55 RBIs for Prado. So even if Oklahoma City does not make the playoffs, it's more than likely that they will be happy with this season.
Ball up. On the tag, you're out.
And there's a runner out, now 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Orlando Martinez.
But yeah, I possibly be at the Mets Brewers game tomorrow in real life. Actually, what time does that game start? I can ref and help KT out tomorrow. Ground ball for the first, and that's the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We'll go to the second with no score. Or no runs, 2 hits, and a runner left. I'm sorry.
Leading off for Oklahoma.
323 average, 26 homers, 63 RBIs for Fitzgerald. He bats left.
Ball 1. Yep.
That's it. The left fielder, Josue De Paula.
Oh, 1. Swinging a fly ball to right field. Right fielder going back. It'll bounce off the wall, be a base hit. For the second, not in time.
Batting 6, the catcher, Griffin Lockwood Powell.
Ball.
It's ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and miss, strike 3. Throw the first in time for the second out. Runner will advance to third.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Noah Miller.
No runs a hit and a runner left. No score in the bottom of the second. Justin Foscue is at the plate. 11 homers, 43 RBIs, batting .294. That's right for the strike.
That's a ball.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Alejandro Osuna.
Alejandro Osuna.
Ball inside. Ball.
That's ball 2. That's going to be a base hit for Round Rock, and it is.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 25, Anthony Gutierrez.
Ha!
Runner, runner, runner!
Ball one. Two.
That's a base hit, or a foul away.
He's out.
So nothing for the Express. We'll go to the third. 218 average, 6 homers, 21 RBIs for Damon Keith. He bats left. So it's no runs a hit and a runner left for Round Rock.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kendall George.
Ha!
Now
2 away in the third.
Matt Gorski.
So no runs a hit and a runner left. Go to the bottom. Nothing with the Comets. Bottom of the third, no score.
Shortstop, Cameron.
Cameron Colley batting 239 with 5 homers and 26 RBIs. He bats right.
Coley.
No, that's a ball.
That's overturned to strike one. So the Comets retain their challenge.
Foul ball.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose Herrera.
Foul ball.
That's foul to what? Yeah, foul ball.
Hey.
Now batting, first baseman, Jota Bride.
No, that's a ball. Hee-haw! Ball.
That's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Prado.
That's Prado at the plate.
Ball. Hey.
So Brown Rock gets no runs and they hit and a runner left. Go to the fourth in a scoreless deal. Now I'll hand off to Ben Gilman for the play-by-play duties.
It's time for $240. On to the next
Leading
inning,
off
digging in for the
Oklahoma
Comets,
City,
James
designated
Tibbs
hitter,
III.
James Tibbs III.
Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Ball one.
That's
Ball
off
two.
the mark. 2-1. One out and the base is empty. Two-two pitch. That one ripped, but foul. The 2-2. Lined into right. 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Ryan Fitzgerald. That one in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Now 2-0. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. A little bit high. And it's 3-0. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. 2 outs, bases empty. There's a strike. That's a strike. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. And that one hops the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. The 0-1. Bash down the right side, but foul. Just misses with that one. That was a well-executed 2-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Yep, he made it.
And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. I don't blame that infielder for not handling that one. As hard as it was hit, I'd have been shocked if he had picked it cleanly. Tough play on defense. Griffin Lockwood Powell getting ready to hit. Big game last night, went 4 of 5. Close one, but doesn't get the call. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. And that one did find the zone. Still 2 challenges left for him. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground.
No.
After giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter. Whatever they need to do to break him out of this rhythm, now is the time. In the air, along the left field line. Prado coming on this one. Gets there. Got it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Welcome back. The Express at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 6, Orlando.
The barbecue brisket sandwich at the concession stand here in Round Rock is revered for how good it tastes. I can confirm it's delicious. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. The pitcher challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. That's a strikeout looking. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Let's break down how he's using his pitches in this one.
Now batting, the second baseman, Justin Foscue.
Swing and a base hit. The tying run is aboard. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. So up next, Alejandro Osuna. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. The 0-1 offering. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Tying run is at first. Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2. That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off speed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Down the line, and it's foul. Runner at first, 1 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is inside. Battling here, fouls it away. That misses the zone. 3-2. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Foscue leading off first with 1 gone. That one is foul. We'll see another. Three and two once again. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Still a full count after the foul ball. Up the middle. The flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try
now
there.
Batting, the third baseman, number 7, Later Figueroa.
Hey!
This pitch misses, and the count 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Gets him looking, and that's the end of the inning. 1 runner left aboard, still behind, 1-0 the score. We're ready for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Damon Keith.
Number 30, Damon Keith.
Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. Activity in the bullpen. Mason Thompson up and throwing. Curvello getting cranked up as well. Swings and flares it. That one down for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. You'll take a hit no matter how it comes. Still raises the batting average. Not the hardest line drive you'll ever see, but a hit is a hit. I'm sure he'd have preferred to square it up better, but he'll take the knock anyway.
Yeah.
On 0-1, the delivery. Breaks his bat and pops it up to the left side. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Back to the top of the order here.
Gorski.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Matt Gorski. Now a check swing, held up, no appeal here. Quick toss to first. George back on a dive. Here comes the 1-0. That
Ball.
one close, ruled a ball. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Nice stop. From his knees, the throw. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Good job by the runner at first to get a good secondary lead, so they only had a play at first base. The diving play was outstanding, but heads-up base running kept them out of the double play. And it's a pop-up. Herrera moving under it. And makes the catch. One left on base, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 5, and the Express
center
batting.
fielder, number 25, Anthony Gutierrez.
Skies this one. Deep left center field. It's on its way and gone. Blasted that one out of here. Second of the year. And this game is tied. That homer shifted the vibes here tremendously. The crowd is really amped up. The book on this pitcher is that he relies heavily on the sinker, and he placed that one well down in the zone. Credit to the batter. He got the bat there right on time to connect with a good swing path, and that got him the home. That's to third. That gets by. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. That knock runs his hitting streak to an even dozen, and he's really starting to open some eyes with this run he's on. Certainly swinging a very hot bat these days. No outs, runner at first. And now at the plate, Jose Herrera. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
That's a ball.
Way inside. Now a quick throw to first. Cawley back in on a dive. One-0 pitch. Close, but called a ball. And a challenge from behind the dish. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Bottom half of the 5th. Clips the corner. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. 1-2 offering. Fights it off, we'll see another. 1-2, here's the pitch. That
Ball
one
two.
misses inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one's scorched on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out.
Now
That's
batting,
3 hits
the
in a
first
row. They're
baseman,
really cooking now.
Gilmore.
Topped that one a bit, but still made some really loud contact to pull that one through the infield for a knock. He should be happy about that swing. Foul ball there. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. And that's ripped into right. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. 4 hits in a row, and they're
Now
really seeing the ball
left
well.
fielder,
That was a terrific swing. He got the barrel right to the ball and followed through nicely. No surprise to see that 105-mile-per-hour exit velocity. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. River Ryan departs, and it's a tie ball game as the starter heads for the dugout. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So they turn
Oklahoma
things
City,
over to the righty,
number
Blake
49,
Trinan.
Blake
Zero margin for error with the
Trinan.
bases loaded. This is a tough spot for any reliever. We'll see how it goes here. Now at the plate, Nick Pratto. One and
Ball
up.
one.
That one ripped into right center. And that's a base hit. Here's the relay to the plate. Not in time. Safe at home. And they take a 3-run lead. How about that? Clears the bases. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. That one
That's a
down
foul
the
ball.
line, and that's just foul. Ground ball left side,
Foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Keith in position. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Foscue.
Now up, Justin Foscue. 1 for 2.
Ball.
1 out with a runner at second. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out.
On the tag. You're out.
An aggressive send there, trying to put pressure on him to make a good throw, and he rose to the occasion. Nice job defensively to cut down the runner at the plate. slapped hard the other way, but fouled. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And that is out number 3. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. And now it's 4-1. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Alex Freeland. Freeland in the box now. No balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Corniel getting ready to go. Freeland, 24 years old, he's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games. The 0-1. Swing, ground ball out to short. To first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result.
Fitzgerald.
Ball.
Some excellent pitching in this one. He's commanding everything very well. That one was in a location that wasn't going to come back to bite him. The Express leading by 3. And we're in the top half of the 6th. To the right side. Foscue. Throw to first in time.
The batter, the left fielder, Josue De Paula.
Next up for the Comets, Josue De Paula. That one finds the zone. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. And foul ball. Two outs and nobody aboard. Hard hit left side. Jumps and throws. Nicely done for the out. Amazing athleticism there. Went up in the air, split the legs, fires across the diamond, and that'll earn you a lot of high fives in the dugout. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Glader Figueroa.
Glader Figueroa.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Anthony
Gutierrez digs in now. Gutierrez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
No, that's in.
Figueroa takes his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball 2.
That looked like a strike to me, as we'll get a challenge. And it's a called strike after the review, so they still have both challenges. And the 1-1. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting.
Back-to-back base hits.
Cameron.
That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way.
Hey.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. One away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Jose Herrera.
Jose Herrera will hit next. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets a piece, stays alive. That
No,
just misses.
too low.
Now 1-2. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Misses
Ball.
outside, and the count's even at 2. 1 out, runners at first and second. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Left center for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. 1 run comes across. Now the throw comes in, runner holds at third. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock.
Down. Ball.
Here's the 1-0 offering. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-1. There goes the runner, and that one fouled off. First and third, 1 away. Set down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Left fielder, Nick.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Blake Trinan out of the game, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
A new
Oklahoma
arm into the
City.
game, the righty,
Number
Kyle
63,
Hurt. Just trying to keep them in it here.
Hurt.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Nick Pratto. Drove in 3 the last time up. Chance to do some more damage here. And that drops in for a strike. Right down the chute, and the count is 0-2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. Two and two now. In the air to left. And it one-hops the wall. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Comes through with the RBI. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
No.
One and 0, and the pitch. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips appears to be getting loose. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Nice grab. Throw to first. In there safely.
Safe.
He knew he had to beat the throw for them to get the run, and he was hustling the whole way. Great job to make it aboard and score 1 for your team. Two outs with runners at the corners. Next up for the Express, Justin Foscue. Fly ball left field. And that'll do it. Gone.
So that's the top of the 6. But the Express score 3 runs. They'll score 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and none left. Or a runner left. We go to the 7th. Comets are down 7-1 in this game. 7 runs, 16 hits, no errors for the Express. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Comets. Daniel Voyles here at Round Rock. Mason Thompson, the new pitcher for Round Rock. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber back at Oklahoma City. Final game between these two friends. As Griffin Lockwood Powell 1 for 2 here tonight, or today. There's games like today, and there's games like today that you want to bounce back, but there's games like this double header you probably want to forget. 1-0, up for a strike. Comets are About to go lose back-to-back games to finish off this series with Round Rock.
Here.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
No.
And low ball 2. Got a challenge from the Express. And that is overturned to strike 3, so Round Rock keeps their challenges.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Noah Miller is at the plate.
Miller.
First pitch outside for a strike. Comets trail 7-1 here in the 7th. Oh, 2. Ball 1. This is also the wrap-up of Round Rock's 12-game homestand, swinging a fly ball to right field. That's heading foul. One, 2 is the count. Thompson's next pitch, swinging a line drive to left field, and there's 2 away in the inning.
Now batting.
Round Rock has really made sure that they don't let the Comets get a split, which I'll give them credit for that, as Damon Keith 1 for 2 with a single here tonight. Swinging a line drive to right field, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kendall.
I'll bring up Kendall George. No, we end the 1-2-3 stretches for quite a while for the Comets. Here's the first pitch, is called for a strike. Lined out in a fielder's choice here for Kendall George. 3 for 11 in the series. So Round Rock will have advantage in the season series. That's called for a strike. Comets trail 7-1 in the 7th. Just not been a good day for OKC so far in this stream. Already lost 11-9 to Round Rock in game 1. That's found a way. In danger, about to get swept in this deal. Swinging a foul ball, heading foul. If you're Sean, you're probably happy about this, to be honest with you. Fouled away. Next time Sean and I will join you for a broadcast will be when we're in Dallas. Swing and a miss, strike 3, that one in the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. Time to stretch in Round Rock. 7-1 Express on OKC Comets Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott, Oklahoma City downtown. Bottom of the 7th inning, Comets are down 7-1.
Leading off,
Alejandro Osuna is at the plate.
Alejandro Osuna.
Ball 1. Next pitch.
Hey.
out of the way. I don't know why I had a call there. One, two. Out of the way. That strike three. All the way into 7. There's games that have been pretty close, and there's games like this that have been a really pain in the ass. Slider. Biggie Radio. It's a fly ball, deep right field and gone. Home run for him, his 3rd on the year. Round Rock has an 8-1 lead. That will more than likely see it. Figueiredo has really, in his short career with the Express, has done a fantastic job. Swinging a fly ball to center field, and there's 2 away in the 7th. Gutierrez flies out.
Now batting.
It's George who made the catch. Cameron Cowley 1 for 3 with a single tonight. Yeah, we'll be live late tonight to do Monday Night Football. That's called First Strike. Oh, 1. Hurts next pitch. Called First Strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3, now in the inning. But Round Rock gets another run. 1 run, 1 hit, none left. We'll go to the 8th. Round Rock on top, 8-1. More than likely going to win this series against OKC.
Now pitching for the Express.
Austin Gomber, the new pitcher for the Express.
Austin Gomber. Leading off for Oklahoma City, the first baseman, Matt.
Comets will fall to 39-23 in the second half.
Yep.
The Express will improve to 42-21 if the score holds up, which more than likely it will.
Hey.
Check its first strike.
That's a ball.
1,821 for Game 1, and the 13,000 we had in Game 2. Kids will get to run around the bases now that the game will be over in a couple of innings. Fly ball to right field. Right fielder there. He'll make the catch and 1 away in the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter, James Tibbs III.
James Tibbs III.
Ha.
It's called first strike. And you hear that. Swinging a fly ball to left field. That's down for a base hit. That's going to head for the wall.
the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland at the plate. That is the 7th hit for the Comets here today, or tonight. I don't know if Sean's gonna.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ball, no.
Now pitching for
As we head to the bottom of the 8th, Comets are still down.
Phillips.
Now pitching for. As we head to the. So no runs a hit and a runner left.
Leading off for the Express, the catcher, Carrera.
Jose Carrera is at the plate.
Ball outside.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonah Bride.
And the Bride's at the plate. Definitely need a base hit. Swing and miss, strike 2.
Ball.
1.
No, that's a ball.
It's a return to strike 3.
Now batting, the left fielder.
1 away in the 8th. Comets retain their challenges.
Ball.
Wait, I need to turn up the volume.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 6, Orlando Martinez.
As I say hi to Sean, watching the Comets get destroyed 8-1. If Sean wants to comment. Second, that's going to end the inning. Nothing for the Express. They will, however, have a 7-run lead going into the 9th. 8 runs, 17 hits, no errors for the E-Train. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors for the Comets.
The left fielder, Josue.
That's Josue de Paula. Swing for a strike. Gomber's going to more than likely try to finish this game up. So Round Rock will more than likely win the series if they get this win. Ground ball. There's one away in the 9th.
Catcher, Griffin Lockwood Powell.
It's just been that kind of series. Last night, or game 1, Comets had a lead slip away. Round Rock walked it off. And then here in game 2, Round Rock picking up right where they left off. That's called for a strike. Give Sean and Round Rock a lot of credit. These two teams have done a good job. But Round Rock is definitely wanting to fight for this second half championship. I believe they have the tiebreaker over Sugarland, if I'm correct. And that means Round Rock could have a chance to face El Paso. And there's 2 away. Comets are down their final out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Noah Miller.
Noah Miller, last hope for the Comets. I believe this will be the first time Sean and Round Rock will win a season series between them and Oklahoma City, between us two, since we love commentating Round Rock OKC. But Sean will take on... Sean and I will meet in Dallas. That's a line drive and gone. Noel Miller trying to get something going, but they're down 8-2 here in the 9th. Well, you got that big lead, Round Rock. There's really nothing you can complain about that, to be honest with you. Just the Comets will need to focus on getting ready to go home to host Sugarland and try to help Round Rock more than likely to win the second half championship. Because remember, Round Rock came in 1 game ahead of Sugarland OKC entering this week. 2 singles for Damon Keith. Oklahoma City in danger of being eliminated after winning a championship for the PCL in 2023. They've been eliminated. Well, the 2025 one for the Road to Show on the video game doesn't count. That's fouled away. Comets down their final strike here with a full season. Comets looking like they're about to be eliminated from having any chances of winning the PCL titles. That's low for ball 1. So it's looking very likely if Round Rock has the tiebreaker over Sugarland, Round Rock will be facing El Paso. And that's called for strike 3. That will end the game as Round Rock has won the season series over Oklahoma City by a final score of 8-2. They take 4 of 6. They win the season series. It's a happy day for Senor Sean. It's a crappy day if you're a Comet fan. 8-17-0 for the E-Train, 2-8-1 for the Comets. Just one of those days, and River Ryans had 2 tough losses against the Express this week. So Round Rock wins the series. Sean wins the season series. Sean is really on a roll of late. At least Senor Sean's very happy he gets the final one. We had a couple of 4 of 6s. We had a series split in Oklahoma City. And Round Rock just had a... Who's there, Sean?
He's a bite of your face, pal.
Oh, man. But Sean, you got to be proud of Round Rock pulling off a sweep in this doubleheader.
Got a sweet day. They play very good.
Yeah, and I mentioned at the beginning of the series, this was a very tight series between these two. in this one. Here are the final numbers for Game 2 as we finish up this series in beautiful Round Rock, Texas. Round Rock with 8 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 runners left on base for the Express. Good day for Round Rock. For the Comets, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Comets have now committed 2 errors in this stream. OKC left 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. They left 6 runners on base. And again, Round Rock was just incredible. Winning pitcher was Leandro Lopez for the second time in this series. Pitched phenomenal. Pitched very well in the series opener. Pitched very well again today. 6 innings, 1 run, 5 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. His record improves to 10-5 on the season. The loss to River Ryan, who loses consecutive games in a series. 4 runs, 9 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts. He falls to 11-6. There was no save. So Round Rock has won the series and the season series. They are now on a hot streak of late as they wrap up this 12-game homestand. So with the win, Round Rock improves to 42-21 in the second half. 81-57 on the season. So that's big right there. And pending what happens with Sugarland, as far as that's concerned, looks like Sugarland lost. So Round Rock's going to take the lead in that. Round Rock will go, let's see, they went 3-3 entering the OKC deal. They end up finishing with a 7-5 home stand, which that's pretty damn good if you ask me. So good job to them. Meanwhile, the Comets, their rough stretch continues. They fall to 39-23 in the second half. They fall to 78-60 on the season. And again, it's just with all the injuries that the Comets have had, they lose Cody Hosey. They don't have They don't have Paul Gervais for the rest of the year. They don't have any of those key players, I think, and Sean can contest this. I think that was probably what decided the Comets' fate as far as that is concerned.
Yeah, it's something that might be a watchful eye on to see what may happen.
Yeah, I agree. Around the rest of the Pacific Coast League, let's talk about, and we mentioned Sugarland lost, Oklahoma City lost, so Round Rock has already gained a game on those two as far as that's concerned. Las Vegas beat El Paso 6-3. Remember, El Paso is irrelevant because they won the first half, so they'll more than likely host Round Rock after the Comets take on the Chihuahuas a couple weeks from now. Bert Christie gets the win, improves to 6-6. Wonders Herrera's 32nd save. The loss to Wandy Peralta, he's 3-4. Michael Stefanik hit a 2-run homer for the Aviators. C.J. Rodriguez, Joshua Crota-Grauer had RBIs for the Aviators. Tirso Orionelas hit 3 RBIs for El Paso. No home runs for them in the contest. Other games really don't matter what they are. Tacoma beat Albuquerque 6-2. Albuquerque is more than likely mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. So nothing really affecting that. Winning pitcher Dane Dunny, 6-3. Emerson Hancock got his 3rd save. The loss to Connor Eaton, his first loss, he's 0-1. That's one of the new players. And, of course, we learned a lot of new players for Round Rock throughout the week, as far as that's concerned. No home runs for Tacoma. Lazaro Montes, Ryan Bliss, Jackson Reeds, and Brendan Davis had RBIs for the Rainiers. No home runs at Isotopes Park. Caleb Hobson hit 2 RBIs for the Ice Dubs. Oh, yeah, the next time we'll be in Round Rock, we have to wait until May, which is fine by me. But Sean and I will see each other in Dallas before then. Salt Lake beat Sacramento 10-3, so that's a good thing. At least we'll still head up to Dallas in the neck of the woods. Walberg Urena gets the win, improves to 5-6. Trey Gregory Alford gets his first save. The loss to Joe Whitman, his first loss, he's 1-1. Nico Gavadas, Matthew Lugo, Gustavo Campero had RBIs for the Bees. All had home runs. Let's see, Adam Frazier, Tucker Flint also had RBIs for Salt Lake. Of course, they're non-contention. No home runs for Sacramento. Gerard Encarnacion, Michael Rorio had RBIs for the River Cats in the contest. And I just talked about Sugarland. They lose to Reno 6-4. Winning pitcher was Derek Lottie, 6-2. Jonathan Lastiga got his second save. The loss to Kaiwei Tang, he's 0-2. So both Sugarland and Oklahoma City will look to bounce back on Wednesday. Luke and Baker, 3-run homer for Reno. Oscar Mercado, Drew Jones had RBIs for Reno. Shea Whitcomb homered for the Space Cowboys. Cesar Salazar, Tommy Sacco Jr., and C.J. Alexander all had RBIs for Sugarland in that one. Los Angeles Dodgers shut out the Nationals 4-0 as they continue their 9-game homestand. Winning pitcher was Shohei Ohtani, he's 12-2. The loss to DJ Hertz, he's 3-10. DJ Hertz, 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts as he gets the loss. Only runs scored were 2 home runs for the Dodgers, where Freddie Freeman, his 25th on the year, 26th homer for Mookie Betts, his 70th RBI, and 83rd on the year. 5 scoreless innings for Ohtani, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Only allowed 1 hit in that one. Dodgers pitching staff walked 3 batters, but retired all but 5 they have faced out of 27. Edwin Diaz, 1-2-3-9, did not earn a save in that one so far. Dodgers will take on the Cincinnati Reds tomorrow as they wrap up this 9-game homestand. It'll be Tyler Glasnow for the Dodgers taking on Hunter Green for the Cincinnati Reds at Dodger Stadium as they wrap up that 9-game series before they have a 6-game road trip against those same Reds next week, and a 3-game series that will start in Miami as far as that's concerned. Double-A Tulsa losing 5 of 6 in their home finale 3-1. Matt Candarino, he got the win that proves a 9-5. Jordan Williams, the loss, he's 6-12. We're going to talk about the Texas League situation in just a second, and Sean definitely wants to hear his input on this. 4 scoreless innings for Matthew Candelario, 4 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Garrett Spain, Caden Culpepper homered for the Wind Surge. Ricardo Oliver had an RBI for Wichita. Mike Paredes retired all 4 batters he faced to earn his 34th save. John Rhodes had the lonely RBI for Tulsa. 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts for Jordan Weems as he gets the loss. So let's talk about the standings because everybody wants to hear about this. Tulsa, we know, is irrelevant in the North. They are in the playoffs no matter what. Does not matter what happens to them in the final 6 games. They're in the playoffs no matter what because they won the first half. Arkansas is looking like they're going to be in the playoffs. So we know Tulsa and Arkansas in the North, they will be in the playoffs. Naturals are only 4 games back, but their elimination number is 3. Wind Surge and Tulsa will be eliminated from the second half with another loss. But remember, Tulsa is irrelevant because of the fact they won the first half title. And then Springfield was already eliminated from contention. San Antonio is in first place. They're tied. They have a game lead over Frisco. Again, as I said, Frisco, irrelevant. Doesn't matter what happens to them. Even though their elimination number is 6, doesn't matter what happens to Frisco. They're already in the playoffs. Nothing they have to worry about. Everyone else has been eliminated. Midland's been eliminated, Corpus Christi's been eliminated, and Amarillo has been eliminated. So basically for Frisco, just go have fun because you're already in the playoffs. You have nothing to lose. San Antonio is probably going to be your opponent you're going to be facing because remember, Frisco will host San Antonio. Tulsa will more than likely host Arkansas, with 6 games to go. So really doesn't matter what happens to Tulsa. They're in the playoffs no matter what. Frisco is more than likely in the playoffs no matter what happens, and all that good stuff in that. Now, in terms of this standings right here, we need to discuss. So Round Rock will enter, coming up on Wednesday, a 2-game lead over Sugar Land, 3 games over Oklahoma City, as Round Rock's magic number to clinch is down to 11. El Paso was already eliminated, but remember, they won the first half because of the fact they had the better record and all that. So they are, quote, irrelevant as far as that's concerned. Aviators and River Cats been eliminated from playoff contention. No surprise there. Reno is actually now 10 games back of Round Rock in the second half, even though it's the overall record. Tacoma is more than likely going to be eliminated. Same with Salt Lake with 12 games to play. I think realistically, it's more than likely going to be either Round Rock, Oklahoma City, or Sugar Land that's going to get the second half title that will take on El Paso. So Sean, if we do meet again, more than likely it could be Tulsa versus Frisco. But if we don't meet again, we will be in Dallas for Thunder and Mavericks, which we can't wait to do that, if you know what I mean, since this is the final time we're having Round Rock and OKC.
Well, another year. Look, it was another tough battle in minor league, but man, once it gets back to basketball season and we get to meet up once again for the whole Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Dallas Mavericks, it's going to be more fun. Get to cover another All-Star game.
Oh, yeah.
It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's really sad that, I'm going to be saying goodbye to this great ballpark of Del Diamond, but hey, we had so much fun this week. Our final meeting of the year. Congrats to Round Rock on winning the season series, which, let's be honest, they were the better team than the Comets, but yeah.
Yeah, well, sorry, Dad, I had to hit you with a pie again.
Well, Sean got 4 yeets out of 6, so I'm not going to complain about that so far.
Yeah, well, I got a bunch of yeast, but you got hit with a pie.
We invite you to join us Wednesday night. This is the final home series for Comets baseball for 2026 for me. I'm going to be emotional. It's the final 6 games at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. But come on out. If you haven't seen the Comets, these are your final 6 games you get to see the Comets play as we start Wednesday against Sugar Land. We just played Sugar Land 3 weeks ago. Sugar Land and OKC. Sugar Land ended up winning the series. They more than likely have won the season series. So Comets have now lost both Sugar Land and Round Rock series, and that's going to come into fruition if there's a tie, because Round Rock has the tiebreaker over Oklahoma City. Sugar Land has the tiebreaker more than likely against Oklahoma City. But the other thing I think we need to mention is that it's going to depend between Sugar Land and Round Rock who has the tiebreaker over one another, because if Round Rock has the tiebreaker over Sugar Land, if they're tied at the end of the season, Round Rock or Sugar Land is going to play El Paso for that championship after the final series for good. So, yes. Jackson Ferris will look to get back into his groove. It was not a good sailing for him. 6-6 record, a 5.09 ERA. He will take on Lance McCullers Jr. of Sugar Land. He's 7-6 with a 3.35 ERA. Gates open at 5 o'clock because we have a 6:05 first pitch because we have a kids field trip game the next day. So there you go. If you haven't gotten your tickets for the Sugar Land series, the final meeting between these two, 405-218-2150. Order your tickets at okccomments.com or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South Mickey Mantle Drive. It will be open tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We have 2 more day games, by the way. This one against Sugar Land coming up, and then next week against in the final series of 2026, which is El Paso. Can't believe it's almost coming to an end of the season. Our coverage begins at 5:50 on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, and on the iHeartRadio app. Streaming coverage of the game on Bally Sports Live, MLB Plus. And reminder, on Wednesday, we'll be on KOCO 5. Or no, we'll be on Sportsnet LA on the Sugarland deal, which we're excited about that. In Game 1, Round Rock winners 11-9 over the Comets. 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error for the Express. 9 runs, 16 hits, 1 error for the Comets. Winning pitcher was Jose Corniel. He's 10-0. The loss will go to Bobby Miller. He's 6-8. Round Rock wins Game 2, 8-2 in this to win the season series, end the series. 8 runs, 17 hits, no errors for the Express. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Comets. Winning pitcher was Leandro Lopez. He's 10-5. The loss will go to River Wright. He's 11-6. There was no save. Round Rock wins 4 of 6, wins the season series. They are 42-21 in the second half, 81-57. The Comets will fall to 39-23 in the second half, 78-60. Thank you so much for joining us. For our studio engineer, the YouTuber, I'm Dean Voles, alongside Senor Sean. We thank you for joining us and saying goodbye from beautiful Round Rock, Texas. Again, the final, Round Rock winners on a walk-off homer, 11-9, and 8-2 over the Comets. Coming up next, we'll join your local news in progress. I will talk to you Wednesday at home against Sugarland. This has been OKC Comets and Round Rock Express Baseball, and this is the World Racing Association's Multimedia Network.